Everybody, Clips Honor along with Al Wynn, high above Multnomah Stadium, where the temperature at game time here, Al, they said is 35 degrees, and it feels like it. But boy, what a beautiful, crisp afternoon for football. 14,910 fans waiting to see the Indians play the Hillsboro Spartans for the 1947 Oregon State Championship, and I am excited.
You know, it's a long way for the Dalles High Indians to play here, and a tough schedule. We'll talk about that later, Cliff.
No question
It's a
about
difficult one.
You know, and of course, it's a big moment for the coaches. Dick Sutherland, he's assisted by Ted Sarpola. Hillsboro on the other sidelines. We're seeing Jim Adams wander around down there, and he's excited too. And of course, the Dalles backed their Indian club by turning out 2,000 strong this morning for a pregame parade led by the Dalles High School Precision Drum and Bugle Corps, and of course, the beautiful Booster Girls. And they went down Portland's downtown 6th Street to the former Victory Center at the rear of the Pioneer Post Office building. People traveled to Portland by cars, and of course, that great train, and it was decorated when it came in this morning.
Well, I tell you, the fans of the community have certainly supported this football team, Cliff, to come to Portland to take part in this big moment.
It should be an interesting game because the Indians went through what I class is probably one of the toughest schedules in the high school circuit this year.
You know, Cliff, they took on teams from every direction, east, west, north, and south, and also into Washington State. Now, let's take a look at their schedule for this past year. They opened up against Toppenish and defeated the Wildcats by a score of 27-0. In Central Oregon, the Dalles Indians swamped the Ben Lava Bears 32-21. That's 2 in a row. Then they clobbered Hermiston 60-7. They continued their winning ways by blanking Central Catholic 48-0. And then they took on Pendleton, where they beat the Pendleton Buckaroos 12-0. Klamath Falls came to the Dalles, and they were beaten by the Indians 26-12. The Indians then took on the LeGrand Tigers and won by the score of 26-6. Then in the final game of the regular season, they soundly triumphed arch rival. That's a big ball game. Hood River Blue Dragons, commonly known around the Dalles as the Apple Knockers, and another shutout. This time it's 51-0. You can be sure that Hood River will be smarting from that one. In quarterfinal action, the Dalles took on Klamath Falls Pelicans and scoring it up a 13-13 tie. However, the Dalles was declared the winner due to most first downs in that ball game.
Well, that was an interesting game, you know, because those two clubs met earlier, and the Indians ended up winning that one without too much difficulty. But this one was a 13-13 tie, and it came right down to, like you said, just a couple of first downs made the difference in that one.
Cape Falls was certainly up for this ball game, the quarterfinal. In the semifinal game, they traveled to Albany, where they played in a sea of water and mud. And tough field conditions, but the Dalles prevailed and defeated Albany. Closer score this time, 19-12.
Well, and that was a tough ball game, too, for the Indians because, as you know, Al, they haven't had to play in that much mud and rain. And, of course, Albany always plays in that kind of weather. So they came back to win that one 19-12, and it was a great ball game.
Particularly good because it was on the road.
Right, at Albany.
Let's meet the members of the illustrious Dalles Indian football team this year. They are number 32, Jim Doolin. Number 47 is Stan Hinkle. Number 55, Dick Jughead Wilkins. Number 57 is Larry Hughes. Number 60 is Byron May. Number 62, Don Erickson. Number 64, Phil Pasick.
That's Phil Pasick.
Phil Pasick.
There you go.
Number 36, we're all a little excited here today, Cliff. Number 36 is Jim Spickerman. Number 54, John Peterson. Number 56, Don Kissy Wilson. I like these nicknames, Cliff. Where'd they come from?
The coaches give them to them, I guess.
Number 58 is Pete Stadelman. Number 61, Dale Browning. Number 63, Jerry Clements. Number 65 is Kenny Eaton. The rest of the Dalles Indian roster, number 66, Jim Lover Lofton.
I guess that name probably speaks for itself. I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
Number 68 is Clyde Smith. Number 70, Shirley Frost. Number 72, Vern Hinkle. Number 73 for the Dalles is Ted Sticky Fingers Barnhouse.
Just an outstanding receiver, and obviously why the name Sticky Fingers.
Number 76 is Phil Touchdown Turner.
And can he fly? If he turns the corner today, he's going to get some touchdowns.
Number 67 is Jim Rifle Arm Morrow.
Fine quarterback, really throws the football.
Number 69, Chuck Stanek. Number 71 is Jerry Frost. Number 72, Buzz Clark. Number 74, Jerry Dyball. Number 75 is Charlie May. And finally, rounding out the roster, is number 77, Ed Tiny Sarsfield.
Well, you look down at Sarsfield, and of course, Charlie, he's got to be 6'7" almost, and weighs near 250 pounds. And They nicknamed him Tiny, but it should have been Moose, I think. He's big enough to hunt bear with a switch. Big guy.
You know, some of the people who play such a key role in the football team that many times go unsung are the football managers of the Dalles Indians. And for this year, they are Don Fraley, Don Rohde, Roger Johnson, Bob Berger, and Jack Brune. And the football rally squad consists of Norma Smith, Richard Birch, Bart Clements, and Carol Matlock. Beautiful afternoon for a football game, the championship game between the Dalles and Hillsboro. And as we pick up action, it'll be Hillsboro Spartans ball on the Dalles 7-yard line. Here's Cliff Zonner.
Thank you very much, Al. And again, good afternoon, everybody. Championship game. Number 30, Jerry Doyle, smashed by Sarsfield after 1-yard pickup as he skirts right in. Second down. Here's a carry by Harrison again. No gain. Penalty refused. Third down. Man rolling out to the left side. Harrison back. He wants to pass. He decides to try to sweep left side. He's in trouble, and he'll be hauled down by Gene Morrow and Jerry Clemens and thrown out of bounds. So it'll bring up a fourth down situation. Harrison wants to throw. Looks to his right side. Throws it. Intercepted at the 15-yard line. With it is Hughes. Hughes is in the open now, up to the 30, to the 40, to the 50, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Nobody's going to catch him, Al, as he's going all the way in.
Great play. Good interception and super position to make the play happen, Cliff.
94 yards for a touchdown. 6-0. Try for the extra point. Waiting for the snap. It's down. It's up. Looks good. Is good. Gene Morrow holding. Clemens puts it through, and it's 7-0. Ken Eaton now to kick off. 15-yard line. The ball sailing down to the 15, and it's picked up by Harrison. And he skirts to the center of the field, and he's taken down by Jim Lover Lofton. Ball is at the 29-yard line. A quick dive on a crossbuck, trying to break in over center is Doyle, but he's stopped by Don Erickson, defensive right end. Again, they try the right side this time, and he's tackled by Jerry Frost after 5-yard gain. Back to punt. Harrison, a lot of time, gets off a beautiful punt. Phil Turner waiting for it at the 29-yard line. Up to the 30, 35, gets a block, gets to the 40, midfield, and is down in Hillsboro territory at the 48-yard line. Great return. All right, Morrow, center, keeps the ball, goes straight up the middle, running out of a single wing, and he picks up about 3 yards. This is Turner on the carry now. Turns the corner, may break into the open, down to the 40, 35, and driven out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Good individual effort by Phil Turner.
All right, single wing, slot right side. They give it to Wilkins. Jughead cuts, reverses field, breaks in the open, and down to the 20-yard line. Good job by Wilkins. Indians on the attack. Now they give it to Turner. Tries to turn the left side. Is in trouble. Down to the 20. Breaks into the open at the 15 to the 10. Fine second effort and is finally hauled out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Turner again on the carry. And Morrow carries for a couple of yards, that is. Here's Turner in trouble, and he breaks into the open. Touchdown by Turner. Great play.
Individual effort. Phil Turner broke that tackle. Second individual effort got him into the end zone for the TD.
Clemens again out of the hold of Morrow. It's down, up, and it's through. And it's now 14-0 Indians. Eaton again to boot the football. Kicks off, and it's taken at the 20-yard line. Straight up the hash marks, up to the 30, 35-yard line is Simmons this time before he's dropped. Second Simmons for the Indians stopped him. Doyle on the carry, gets a yard or two. Morrow on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Simmons carry stopped by Hinkle, Browning, and Wilkins. Oh, they ganged up on him.
Good defensive pursuit by the Dalles defense that time, Cliff.
Third down, Hillsboro. Man in motion. Doyle gives straight ahead. Or actually, Doyle carried the ball that time and picked up a couple of yards. Punting situation, and they boot the ball out of bounds. Slid off the side of his foot a little bit at the 30-yard line. Indians with the ball. And it's Morrow straight ahead, no gain. And now to the right side, they're going to go with Wilkins. Wilkins driven out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Fine effort by Wilkins. Dick Wilkins punting. It's returned by Harrison at the 5-yard line, and he's tackled by Gene Morrow and Dale Browning. That's the end of the first corner, Al.
13-0 in favor of the Dalles, Cliff.
Good football game. All right. Second quarter action. On the Hillsboro 10-yard line, carried by Johnson, stopped by Pete Stadelman. And he will be very shortly. Set for the next play now. Man in motion to the right side. And they give on a quick dive straight ahead. And Simmons carries. He stopped by Tiny Sarsfield. Here's the punt by Harrison, fielded by Wilkins at the 50-yard line, and he cuts in down to the 45 and down to the 42-yard line. And here's Charlie May, the big fullback, freshman, straight up the middle. Direct snap and goes to the 32-yard line. Fine block by Erickson. Now they sweep the right side. Cuts in. And cutting back is Wilkins around end, carried down to the 25-yard line. Browning is set to take the next one, and he has a pickup of about 7 yards as he's hauled down at the 23-yard line. Morrow with the ball, straight ahead, inside the 20, 16-yard line. First down for the Indians. Wilkins again on the carry, inside and out, down near the 10-yard line. Good tackle by Hillsboro. Straight into the 5-yard line, 4-yard line. Down to the 2-yard line goes Gene Morrow. Here's Charlie May. Touchdown, Charlie May. It's 20-0.
Great play by Charlie May to get into the end zone, hit the pay dirt.
All right, the extra point again by Clemens. It's down, up, whoop. It hit the crossbar. 20-0 the score.
Boy, the fans enjoying themselves this afternoon. 20-0 in favor of the Dalles High Indians.
I tell you, they're going bananas. Look at them. All right. Oops, let's look at that one again as instant replay. It's the crossbar. Here's the kickoff by Eaton, and it'll be taken. It's fumbled, and it's recovered by, looks like, Gene Morrow. Is that right?
You bet. Morrow fell on top of the loose pigskin.
All right, Wilkins is going to throw this time. No, he's not. He's going to keep. Cuts in down to the 45-yard line. Check at the 35-yard line to about the 33. Wilkins on the carry. Here's Charlie May now, the big freshman fullback that we talked about, and he's inside the 25-yard line. Morrow straight ahead. 1, gets 2 hard yards. The Indians leading it 20-0. Here in the second period of play. Now Wilkins trying to sweep the left side, gets a good block, cuts in, down to the 18-yard line. Whoops, I saw a flag back there. Looks like maybe a penalty.
Maybe a clip on the Dalles. We'll wait for the official to find it out.
Yeah, they're going to move him back. It is clipping. Fake pass, and straight ahead is Wilkins on the draw. Cuts in, gets 5 yards, 10, down to the 30, breaks another tackle inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. Third down for the Indians. Could be a passing play. It is. Morrow steps back, sets, hits right over the middle, complete to Don Erickson, and it's a first down for the Indians, leading it 20-0. Gene Morrow now with a football, blasting straight ahead, gets down to near the 5-yard line. Morrow again, straight ahead, touchdown, big hole over the middle, and it's 26-0 Indians.
All right, we may have a rout here this afternoon, Cliff.
That interception early in the game looks big now. Here's the kick by Jerry Clemens. It's good. Indians 27, Hillsboro nothing. Eaton the kickoff again. Received by, let's see, it'll be Harrison again to field the ball on the first hop at the 20. Up to the 25, 30. Gets a good block, may go all the way, 40, 45-yard line. Fine run by Harrison before Browning got him.
Good tackle by Browning.
Hillsboro, T formation now. Gives straight ahead, over right tackle, 5 yards, 6 yards. Here's Harrison, finally dropped by Erickson. Browning, Morrow, and others. See what they do this time. Hit at the line of scrimmage. A yard gain by Harrison. Again, center of the line making the stop. Trying to sweep the left side. It looks like he'll be dumped for a loss. He is. Harrison on the carry. Erickson, Browning, Morrow, and Wilkins all meeting him and dropping him. What'll he do next? Man in motion right side. Harrison wants to throw. Penalty flag is down. Sets up. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Nice defensive play.
That Don Wilson was covering on the play.
All right, Hillsboro to punt. And it looks like it'll go out of bounds. It will at the Dalles 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Phil Turner with the carry. Sweeps. Cuts inside. Gets rid of one man, but is hauled down by a host of Hillsboro Spartans at the 33-yard line. 2nd down, Indians. All right, Gene Morrow straight ahead. And looks like Gene gets about 2 yards. 3rd down. See if Morrow will throw. He's back to pass, looking for Erickson. He hits Wilkins. Wilkins gets it, the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Penalty on the play. Yeah, going to be accepted. Back down to the 20-yard line. Another pass by Morrow, and this one is intercepted, but another penalty flag down, and the ball still will be in the possession of the Indians. Still 3rd down. Morrow back to throw. Hits Wilkins on a screen pass at 27. Wilkins up to the 30, and that's it. And you can see the fans, 14,000 or more, and it's 26-0 in favor of the Indians. Al, you got it at halftime.
Boy, what a surprising halftime. Dalles way out in front, got a shutout going. We're going to be entertained by the Hillsboro and Dalles booster bands and girls here at halftime. The Dalles High booster girls include Lilas Robertson, Lavelle Bolton, Betty Morgan, Peggy Clough, Lillian Shute, Carol Matlock, Barbara Swick, Phyllis Ryan, Pat Nielsen, Donna Crawford, Pat Baudoin, Novelle Baudet, Carol Lutz, Martha Medler, Jean Gibson, Pat Wilkins, Jacqueline House, Iva Kniested, Carolyn Anderton, Catherine Kitty Reed, Barbara Marshall, Phyllis Kenchlow, Barbara Myers, Marita Hendricks, Martha Stapleton.
Okay, Al, and here they come right now. Let's talk about them. 47 strong Hillsboro girls have left the field. The Dalles Indians boosters, led by Mr. Homer Curtis. Of course, he directs the group. He's not a teacher or connected with the school. He donated his time. And look at them. Are they beautiful? And they're marching out on the field right now. And we'll get the rest of the girls in just a moment. But right now, left to right, Norma Smith. As you see them walk across the field, Carol Matlock, Barbara Swick, Janet Kohler, Catherine Swick, and Jackie House. Junior majorette is out there also, and that's Laureen Lynch. And she'll take control right now as you see her on the field, and she'll take control of the Booster Club. First now their famous formations which they had just completed. The honor guard, Bev Strickner, Viola Streist, Carolyn Anderton, Ray McDonald. Headdresses, war dance. Are they beautiful, Al? Splendid. Okay, right now, of course, we have one of the girls leaving, and they're going to pay a tribute to the senior majorette, Lilas Robertson. And they're doing the famous war dance. Lots of color there, Al.
Boy, the people enjoy this. People in Portland area have never seen anything like this unless they've been to the Dalles and seen these booster girls.
There she is again. Is she a beauty? All of the girls are beautiful. Senior majorette. Now they're doing the war dance for her again in a fine tribute. This is her last year as the majorette for the Indians. Fine show here at Multnomah Stadium.
26-0 in favor of the Dalles.
And we're still at halftime, and the girls putting on the show. Now let's read the rest of those names, Al.
Oh, we have Elizabeth Lemke, Bernice Dillinger, Betty Martin, Norma Smith, Debbie Burgess, Viola Streist, Nellie Johnson, Beverly Strickner, Joanne Lash, Colleen Caldwell, Louise Williams, Noma Palmer, Maxine Anderton, Leela Reynolds, Opal Kniested, Donna Loge, Donna Ingram, Lorraine Lynch, Lorraine Francois, Ruth Martin, Joanne Dean, Catherine Swick, Ray McDonald, Donna Robertson, Faith Wilslow, and Janet Kohler. Just a few of them.
You just made it. How about that? Well, we got them all in, and I hope those names were all correct. But look at them right there as they get set to leave the field. The Dalles Indian Boosterette Booster Club.
26-0 in favor of the Dalles High Indians over Hillsboro in this championship bowl game. Teams coming back in the field, Cliff.
Yes, there come the Dalles Indians right now, leading it 27-0. And the second half will be starting here in just a moment. Booster girls still on the field. And again, Lilas doing her strutting out there. She's a lovely gal. All right, kickoff by Eaton. Second half is underway. Ball is in the air. Johnson picks it up at the 20, up to the 25, 30, 37-yard line, taken down by Jim Lover Lofton and Ed Tiny Sarsfield. All right, P formation. They give it to Harrison. Harrison tries to go around the right side, gets up near the 40-yard line, and he's finally taken down by Pete Stadelman, the linebacker. Again, Hillsboro trying a sweep around the left side this time. It's given to Doyle, dropped after 2-yard loss. Erickson and Lofton on the tackle that time. Back to pass is Harrison this time. A penalty flag is down, a long pass, and it's incomplete. And the penalty was refused. It's fourth down, so it's a punting situation. Harrison from his own 27, good snap, gets the boot off, almost blocked. Phil Turner waiting for it, picks it up at the 25-yard line. Yes, he's got it at the 25, gets the block at the 27, and he's finally down as he slipped and fell. First and 10 Indians, own 25-yard line. He gives straight ahead. Tomorrow, he picks up about 3 yards, I guess, Al. Indians leading at 26-0. Morrow again, and he goes straight ahead, may have lost a yard. They give him to the line of scrimmage. They say he lost a half a yard. Third down. Single wing formation again, and again, it's Gene Morrow. He picks up 3 yards on the play. Fourth down, Indians will kick. No, they won't kick. Phil Turner gets the first down as he goes up to the 20-yard line. Big gamble there, I thought. All right, it's Jughead Wilkins on a carry. Breaks the tackle into the open, down at the 10-5, and he's in for the touchdown. Good cut by Wilkins. It's 32-0 in favor of the Indians. Great run by Jughead. The boot is down, up, and through, and it's good, and the score now is 33-0. 36-yard line. Man in motion to the right side. They may throw this time. It's given a quick dive. Flag is down, and Harrison on the carry. Lofton and Don Erickson made the stop that time. Man in motion again. Johnson wants to throw. They're down 33-0. Throwing upfield. It's incomplete. Broken up by Dieball and Pete Stadelman.
Hillsboro's got to go to the air to get back in the ball game, Cliff.
33-0 as they break the huddle. Let's see if Harrison will throw or run with the ball. He's back to throw again. And he has a man in the open, broken up beautifully by Pete Stadelman as he knocked that football down. That would have been a sure 6 points. Fake punt, then they're going to try to go with it. Cut in up to the 30, 35, first down, 40, 45 into the open, may go all the way at midfield and hauled down at the Indian 48-yard line. First down, Spartans.
Good tackle defensively. Saved the touchdown.
All right, first down, Hillsboro. They give to Doyle. Let's go ahead down to the 27-yard line before Phil Turner. That's Phil Turner finally made the stop and saved a touchdown there. Hillsboro on the move now, and they've got it going. Harrison calling the signals as he comes out. Man in motion to the right side. And looks like a fumble on the play, and it looks like the Indians got it. Vern Hinkle jarred it loose, and Shirley Frost is on the football. Here come the Indians. Morrow goes straight ahead, 5 yards up to the 35-yard line. Big break for the Indians, Al.
You bet.
Morrow back on a screen pass, and he's going to throw to Turner. And Turner takes it to the 50-yard line. It looks like, and a great block there by Downing. What a super block at the 50-yard line.
Sprung him loose outside.
Morrow straight ahead, and he gets a couple of yards. Indians at midfield, second down. They give to Turner. Turner trying the left side, and they finally get him this time. Morrow back to pass, and almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Wilkins will do the booting, and he kicks it, and it goes down to about the 25-yard line. Loose football, and it looks like Lofton gets the ball. Well, they officially say it was down at the 24-yard line. Hillsboro maintained possession, and they give him a quick dive, and it looks like... well, that's the end of the third quarter with the Dalles Indians 33 and Hillsboro nothing. The Dalles with the football now. Gene Morrow goes back to pass, and the pass is incomplete. Morrow again carries down to the 10-yard line. Kissy Wilson with the football, turns the corner, goes in. Watch him roll as he makes the touchdown. Look at him roll in the corner. Yes, sir. Touchdown by Wilson. Clemens with the boot. It's up, and it's good. And it's 40 zip in favor of the Indians.
Got a route going on this afternoon.
Yeah, and here comes Eaton again as he kicks off. Ball goes out of the end zone. So it'll be 1st and 10 Spartans at the 20-yard line. Okay, Spartans with the football, and they give straight ahead to Harrison, and he picks up about 2 yards. Stopped by Barnhouse and Byron Daisy May. They give to Harrison. He tries the left side this time, and Jerry Frost drops him out of bounds. Driven out of bounds after about at the 35-yard line. Straight ahead, Shirley Frost again making the stop on Johnson after a 3-yard pickup. Harrison straight up the middle and tackle made by Frost. Here's Reynolds trying the left side, and he picks up about 5 or 6 yards. All right, first down, Hillsboro. Back to pass now. Is Harrison on a screen pass, and it's incomplete. Back to pass. Dumps it in, and this one is complete, but it's a loss on the play at the 47-yard line. Okay, Harrison, fake punt, and he's going to try to sweep the left side, and he's up, down near the 30-yard line, and finally driven out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Good gain. Man in motion to the right side this time. Harrison back to pass, sets up, throws over the middle, and it's knocked down and incomplete. Batted down by Frost. Indians taking over the football. It was a 4th down play. They give to the right side. Byron May takes the ball, driven out of bounds at the 47-yard line. This time, Charlie May again, and for a 3-yard pickup up the middle. And again, Charlie May, the big freshman, and a penalty flag is down. Indians punting, and it goes out of bounds about at the 30-yard line, call it the 28-yard line. Some cheerleaders right there for the Indians, as you can see. And again, the happy fans, of course, they're Indian fans right there. 14,000 fans here looking on. Hillsboro with the ball at their own 26-yard line. Harrison again wants to throw. The Indians are looking for it, and it's knocked down by Jerry Dieball, number 74. Fine defensive play. 2nd down. Give it to Doyle this time, it looks like. Straight up the middle, breaks through a nice hole, and has a good pickup. Again, Dieball making the tackle at the 35-yard line. Spartans with the ball, 3rd down. Give to Doyle, knocked down at the knocked down at the 33-yard line. That time, and a fine defensive play by one of the Indians. Harrison back to throw again, looking for his receiver down at the left side, and he hits Doyle down at the 20-yard line and is finally brought down at the 7. 7-yard line of the Indians. Harrison straight ahead, breaks into the open. Check it. Here's that pass play now down to the 7-yard line. Good play to Doyle. Harrison going straight ahead, and he's down near the 5-yard line. The 4-yard line, Jerry Frost on the tackle. Second down, Hillsboro, second and goal. And it's inside down to the 2-yard line. Third down, Doyle looks like he's in. He is. Doyle busts into the end zone for the score, and it's finally 40-6.
Finally get on the board.
Hillsboro will try the extra point here very shortly. And it's good, and it's now 47. Hillsboro kicking off. Turner waiting for it at about the 10-yard line. And Turner up to the 20, 25, breaks into the open, may go all the way, up to the 40, 45-yard line, and finally driven out of bounds at the 47. Excellent blocking by the entire Indian team. First and 10 Indians. Gene Morrow straight ahead, and he picks up a few yards, gets near the 50-yard line. Second down. Turner comes to the left side, breaks away to around the corner, and is down to the 40-yard line. You never know what touchdown's going to do. Fine run by Phil Turner, who was trapped and made yardage out of it anyway. Morrow wants to throw. Penalty flag is down. And it's intercepted. Oops, dropped. Almost intercepted by Hillsboro. Penalty refused. Third down. Single wing, unbalanced line. They've been running it most of the time. And it goes right back to Morrow. Going to throw to, let's see, Erickson. And the pass is complete down at the 38-yard line. So the Indians on the move again. Morrow calling the shot. Screen pass looks like. He's going to set it up to Jughead Wilkins. Takes it at the 40-yard line. Good blocks. Whoops. Bumps into somebody down there. He kept going. The referee thought the play stopped, but Wilkins is still running, and he goes down to the 15, but there's a penalty on the play, and the ball will be called back.
He ran into the referee, Cliff.
Oh, that's why that shirt looked different. All right, let's see what Morrow elects to do this time. He's back to throw again. And he's looking for Clemens. Hits Clemens down to the 30, 25. Clemens may go all the way. No, he'll be hauled down at near the 15-yard line. The give is now to Wilkins. Wilkins trying to turn the right side. Does. Gets down inside the 10, 5, where they say his knee touchdown at the 6-yard line. Morrow, will he run? No, he's back to throw again. Looks to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Morrow straight ahead. Penalty flag is down, and it's inside the 5-yard line on that play. Morrow looking to pass now. Got to complete this one, and does over the middle. Not quite into the end zone. Erickson dropped at the 1-yard line. Fourth down. Fourth and goal from the 1. Morrow back to pass. Hits Kissy Wilson in the end zone, and look at him roll over and over 3 times. The score 46-7 Indians. Clemens attempted the extra point is up. It's good. Indians 47-7. Eaton now gets set to kick off, and Hillsboro has it. Taken by Simmons at the 20-yard line, and he's up to the 33-yard line. Buzz Clark, 72, coming into the picture in a football game. Hillsboro first and 10. Harrison back to pass, and it's incomplete. And it's about over, friends. There's the gun. The game is over. 47-7. The Indians defeat Hillsboro, and we understand that Ed Tiny Sarsfield, Jim Lover Lofton, and Gene Rifle Arm Morrow have been selected to play in the first annual All-Star Shrine Game, Al.
What a year for the Dalles, 47-7. They win the state title for a high school, 4-year school with an enrollment of 420 students. Quite an honor. You know, it was ironic. The Dalles won its first official championship game in 47 by defeating Hillsboro 47-7. Here today, the Booster girls were 47 strong, and more ironic was that Stan Hinkle was wearing number 47. What a year. They played the top competition of the state of Oregon, went undefeated, and won the state title. And it's just been announced the official attendance today, Cliff's honor, 14,910. What an afternoon.
No doubt about it. When the Indians defeated Hillsboro on December 6, 1947, it marked the first recognized state championship title for the Dalles High School. In 43, the Oregon High School Activities Association put into operation the present playoff plan that we have now. Until that time, a mythical champion was named each year. Bob Murray's squad took that mythical title in 1914 and in 1915. Dalles High School was undefeated in 1920, also claimed the championship title in 23 and 1928. And again in 1941, that mythical title was achieved. Finally, here in 1947, the recognized championship was won by Dick Sutherland's band of Redskins. Here they are again.
Jim Doolin, Jim Sprickerman, Stan Hinkle, John Peterson, Dick Wilkins, Don Wilson, Larry Hughes, Pete Stadelman, Byron May, that is, Dale Browning, Don Erickson, Jerry Clements, Phil Pasick, Kenny Eaton, Jim Lofton, Gene Morrow, Claude Smith, Chuck Stanek, Shirley Frost, Jerry Frost, Bern Hinkle, Buzz Clark, Ted Barnhouse, Jerry Dieball, Charlie May, Phil Turner, and Ed Starsfield. What a great roster. And the coaches, Dick Sutherland and Ted Sarpola. The rally squad, Norma Smith, Richard Birch, Bart Clements, Carol Matlock, and the principal, Clyde Beard. What an afternoon. What a year.
Goodbye.